Hello, my fellow gamers. It is I, the Taternator78, and new Nintendo Direct today. Thought I might react to it because why not? And it is currently 2:22 p.m. Eastern time. I know I'm like 4 hours late to this, but I was not home. So yeah. Yeah, so let's jump into it. Is it really gonna be like an hour, half an hour wait session? Okay. Something for January 20th.
We can vicious war.
We gotta get the opening here. Okay. Rating pending to mature. And the COVID-19 update, okay. Sweet, it's time for Nintendo Direct. Been a while since one of these. Yeah, so I probably should mention that despite me not being
We
home,
live
I
on the
didn't really
continent of
look at
Ilios,
anything. I kept
4
myself off of
realms
Twitter so I
surrounding a
wouldn't see
holy land
anything.
at its center.
So I don't know anything coming into this.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them,
How's this
the
Fire Emblem?
warriors of our nations fought as one.
Looks like Fire Emblem.
In
I've
the
never played
end,
Fire
we
Emblem.
were
Doesn't
victorious
really
in
appeal to me.
defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
But this
In
looks
the
pretty
years
cool.
since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
I still do not know what this is. Dragons, swords. I still think this is Fire Emblem, but I don't know. Oh yeah, definitely Fire Emblem. I know that. I know that's Marth. Mainly from Smash, which I probably haven't played in like a year. Fire Emblem Engage, huh?
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may.
Damn, he looks
You
kind of
are a
young
divine
for
dragon,
1,000 years old.
a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right.
Something about playing with Marth.
Leave it to me.
I don't know who Sigurd is.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
Dude's got that thing, I don't know what it's called, but that different color eye thing that Max Scherzer has.
Please grant me your
Kind of
strength.
freaky.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Ilios.
Huh. Oh, so that was what was for January. Once again,
Hello, everyone.
don't care about Fire Emblem. Hard to get excited
I'm
over that.
Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide
What's
for
up,
today's
Koizumi?
Nintendo Direct.
That's
What
a
you
fast
just saw
fish,
was the latest
Koizumi.
installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, will also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items. Please look
That
forward
poster,
to more information about this game in the
looks
future.
just kind of cluttered.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes
Two to
two
tango. Oh, so this was the game I saw.
Cody
Initially.
and May's relationship is on the rocks,
Yeah.
but it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure.
Oh, I've heard of this game.
Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds.
I don't really know
filled with
anything about it,
challenging
but I have heard of it.
experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the
Well,
free
if it's a
Friends
required
Pass.
cooperative game, I'd hope it'd be online.
Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
The forbidden story begins.
Oh, is this Resident Evil? Fatal
After
Frame. Oh,
mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
if she has lost memories, how would she know that she disappeared as a child?
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near.
That
What
kind of
ancient
this music does
rituals
not
will you
fit
reveal?
a horror
Fatal
ambiance.
Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo's Fatal Frame.
Okay, yeah, it is part of the
Here.
video. I wasn't sure if it was something else.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing
Oh.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass
Yeah,
for the Xenoblade
I
Chronicles 3
really want to
game.
play this game. I haven't got the chance to
This
yet.
is Ino, a new hero.
I didn't
She
really
appears
care
to
for
be,
2 very much, but
mechanical.
1 is one of my favorite games ever.
Complete her quest to have her join your party, expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits.
Mobius U.
More hero and
I
gameplay
thought we
additions
learned
will
from the
arrive
Wii
in
U
Wave
that
3.
naming something U does not make
Wave
it do
2
well.
of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo
Maybe that's the only
Switch
way.
October
Maybe that's the
13th.
only reason you're able to beat it.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of
Okay, I've
wacky
got a
moves,
confession to make.
don over 30
When I was like
fantastic cosmic costumes,
5,
and meet your
I
favorite
did
Bikini
not
Bottom
like
residents from
SpongeBob.
the TV series, voiced by
Pretty
their
much every
original
one of my
actors.
friends did, but I didn't for
Soak up
some reason.
SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good as I got
You're
older,
all
but
ready.
still.
Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as
I
you
got-
can with just your
I've
fist.
got to see that
Various
punching
boxing
animation for the
drills.
hook.
Def-
No, go back.
Familiar characters.
So he's not actually going to hit you with the fist. He kind of just hits you with the side of his arm and wraps you in. That's what it
From
looks like
Fist
he
of
would
the
do.
North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch, March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party.
Oh, you mean I get to pelt people with whatever? Great.
Minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo
What do you mean
Switch
they won't know what hit
early
them?
next year.
That's a car he got hit by.
Small Fox
It's pretty
washes
obvious.
ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
Front
Full
mission.
remakes of 2
Oh.
Front Mission games are storming in. In Front
I don't
Mission
know what
1
that kind
remake,
of
you'll pilot giant machines
combat is called, but I
Bonzers
just
in tactical
don't like
turn-based
it.
combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand.
The kind of
against
thing where you're on
opponents.
grids.
You can also test your mettle at the Colosseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills.
You're telling me you
added
were
from the
like
first game.
10 feet away from the other
Front
thing and you
Mission
just
1
missed
Remake
that?
Launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch. It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn. Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by
It's
your
not just
father.
me seeing this at like 20 frames per second,
Restore and
right?
expand your farm as you nurture
I've never been
crops,
one to really
care for
complain
your
about low
friendly
frame
animals,
rates,
and
but
help the land flourish.
or at least 30 versus 60, but geez, that frame rate is
Befriend the
low.
townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them. An especially wonderful farm
Where'd
life
that
in
chicken come from?
Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
Oh, at least there's like a year between this and... Oh, Splatoon. I still haven't picked it up, but I do want to play it. Ah, Splatfest time.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
Air conditioning, please. Deserted islands are probably too hot.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more
But probably,
free updates are
it depends on the
planned for Splatoon
context.
3.
If we're talking, like, I just get stranded there and I have one group of things to bring with me, it's gonna be gear, but if I just get to
So,
have the
Squid,
island to do what I want
What did
with
you think?
whenever, then I'll...
What would you
use
bring
it for
to a
fun.
deserted island?
I don't remember what the other thing was.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, Square Enix, how much you want to bet that this is an RPG? I told you. Oh, Octopath Traveler. I remember seeing the reveal for this. I know nothing about the game. And, yeah, that's about it.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the
Pontiff
hunting
Jorg.
to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Am I on a ship?
World,
Uh-oh,
set in a
I'm on a
Bosnia.
boat.
Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
Look at
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
A magical
Magical
home
home.
is waiting for you.
more gardening stuff.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this
So it is
farm
farming.
simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against
Oh yeah, I don't have to
mischievous
go
foes.
around spraying each plant if I just throw
And
the water up in
explore
the
the
air
enchanted
and make it
realms of
rain.
Azoria.
Genius.
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor.
Is the winter its
Magic
natural
awaits in
splendor
Fae
or
Launching exclusively on Nintendo
Or
Switch,
something else.
spring 2023.
Fae Farm?
It's a musical blast from the past.
I saw
Celebrate the
Cloud
35th
Strife.
anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest
Yup.
theater rhythm game.
Yep, that would explain it.
Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total.
That's a lot.
Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition,
I
2
have
players
played
locally can
half
complete
of,
stages in pair style,
Final
while up to
Fantasy
4
VII, and
players
that's
can
about
battle
it.
to the beat in online
Specifically the remake.
multi-battle.
And the only
Theater
reason
Rhythm
why
Final Bar Line
it's
begins
only
its
half is
symphony on the
because
Nintendo
my
Switch system February
PS4's
16th,
HDMI stopped working.
2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler, Live
second one or
Alive,
just
and
the
more
first?
will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, additions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the
Oh
corner.
yeah, I forgot that this was coming out.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic
This is another.
proportions with
The first game is
Mario
another one I
and the
haven't finished.
Rabbids. Let's
I'm
dive
kind of bad
into
with that. I'd
exploration.
start games, I have a lot of fun, and then I put them
Freely
down and
roam
never
through
finish.
All sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
Since when did one of the rabbits
Find
become
coins.
goth?
Unlock hidden paths.
Again?
And help out
Who
the
is that and
locals
why
with
are
their
they goth?
travels. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping
Wait,
hand.
hold on. I was
You
looking at the
will
left side
earn
of the screen and I
rewards
saw them.
and get stronger.
Edge.
Sparks are here to lend a helping hand.
I
Recruit up
could
to
already-
30 different
I was
Sparks,
already able to
each
gather
with
that
their
they have a
own
lot of
special
edge.
powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
Oh god, the flying manta
Mario
rays.
and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
Damn,
Pre-orders are
October
available
20th.
now on Nintendo eShop.
Granted, this has been around for a
Gold
while,
edition can also be
or at
pre-ordered,
least the knowledge that this was
containing
coming
the
out
base game,
has been out for a
weapon
while.
skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations
not
with the
becoming a
locals will
monster.
vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time.
Oh,
with
this
your
is
in-game
this looks like
spouse.
another bad frame rate game.
Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the
A new
future.
series or just new game?
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way. Pilot Wings 64,
Never played this one.
Mario Party,
I love Mario Party.
Mario Party 2,
Nice. Three?
Mario Party 3,
Nice! This one's my favorite. At least out of all the ones I've played. I've played a lot of
Stadium,
1, 2, 3, a tiny bit of 4, and
Pokemon
an okay
Stadium
amount of
2,
7, and then a lot of 8, 9, a little bit of
1080
10.
snowboarding,
and barely any of Super or
Excite Bike
Uh,
64. These games will gradually
Superstars.
be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo
Oh yeah,
64
Pokemon Stadium. I've
games
played that. That's
and
also
enjoy
really
many
fun.
more
I haven't played the
gaming
second one though.
benefits with an active Nintendo Switch
Alright, give us
Online Plus
GameCube. Give us
expansion pack
GameCube.
membership. Oh, and there's one
Give us
more
GameCube.
game we should mention.
Oh, is this GoldenEye? Nice! I've never played GoldenEye, but it looks so good. With online play. Nice.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities.
Why are you wearing
A
rabbit
grand
ears?
adventure into the unknown awaits.
That's not necessary.
Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today. A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually,
this
you'll
music
construct
reminds me of
multiple
something, but I
production
can't
lines
remember
like
what.
these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them
This actually
at
looks
bay.
pretty good.
Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023.
This looks interesting.
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one
Oh,
system
finally, they're actually
get
adding
free,
more.
getting a second free update.
This
Joining
stuff
the
should have
roster
been
are
in the original
Pauline,
release.
a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster
Nice,
with
but
dazzling techniques
once
and
again, these should have
unpassed
been there
accuracy.
from the beginning.
Plus, more
I was
gear
initially
and
going to
another
get this
stadium
game
are
at one
being
point
added.
because I said I would
The second
to
free
a
update
friend of mine,
launches this
and
month.
then I got to GameStop, and I saw Mario Party Superstars, and I'm like, you know
final
what?
summer begins.
Mario Strikers, it
とある
It-
予感がした
it has
どこまでも眩しくて想像
I-
しいあの
there's
夏
not
が
enough.
始まるそんな予感が
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure
So
are in
this-
your hands.
from what I'm seeing, this looks basically like
Atelier
Xenoblade
Ryza 3,
2's battle
Chemist of the End and
style.
The Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Atelier Ryza? I've never heard of the series. There are 3 of them?
Wave 3 is on the way.
Okay, let's see.
Here's a sneak peek at 2
I don't
courses
recognize this
racing
course.
into Wave 3. Merry Mountain,
That would explain it.
Mario
I
Kart
played
Tour.
about 30 minutes of Mario Kart Tour and then decided it was boring. And I only did because a bunch of of my friends played it. Oh, Peach
Peach
Garden!
Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
This one's great. Which one is
Wave
this?
3 of the Mario Kart
You only
8
gonna show us
Deluxe
2?
Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
What are the other
Nintendo
courses?
Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
What are the other
DLC can
courses?
also be
Show me!
purchased on its own.
Oh, come on!
Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added.
Like I said for Mario Strikers, that should have been in there from the beginning.
Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest,
Who?
Mr. Miyamoto.
Ooh, Mario game? A Mario
It's
game?
been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Mario?
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing.
right, I
Chris
forgot about that.
Meledandri From Illumination will release next spring.
I thought it was supposed to be
And
this
Super
year.
Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin? Oh my god, Pikmin 4, please!
And we're still working on the series. This is
Oh.
Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
I am so disappointed. You mentioned Pikmin.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or
I was originally...
You can look
when I
back
was
at the
starting
end
this
of
up,
the
I
day
was
and see
originally
where you
going
walked.
to say my hopes for
Send out
this,
Pikmin
but
who
I
collect
forgot to
items
say
you
that,
found
and
that day,
Pikmin 4 is among them.
and feed them
I
nectar
love
to increase
Pikmin,
their petals.
and now that you taunted me with
So, how many
Pikmin
steps
and then
did you
just
take
made a
today?
Pikmin Bloom, I'm not
While
happy.
you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick
All
look at
around
my
me.
screen.
Oh god, get off of me!
I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out.
Please Pikmin 4.
Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Pikmin 4? Pikmin 4?! This looks like Pikmin 3. What is this? Pikmin 4, please. Okay. That looks new. Yes! Ah! It's about time!
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However,
That's fine.
you'll be
That's
able to play
fine
like
as
this,
long as the game
from
is
the
coming
Pikmin's
out.
perspective near the ground.
It's been 10 years since Pikmin 3.
I also made a new t-shirt.
Pikmin 2 is one of my favorite games.
Simpler, meaning you can
Pikmin
further
4 is
concentrate on the
finally
4 essence of
coming.
Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto.
Alright, we got another 15
Now,
minutes.
let's
Probably
move
a
on to
little less.
some more headlines.
Take your dancing
Just
game
Dance.
to the next level.
I got maybe one of them on the Wii, and that was it. 'Cause I am not a dancer. Personalized recommendations? I mean, well, what's the song list? You're playing one song. No song list, huh?
Can you survive the season of
Alright,
death?
now I'm ready for this video to get claimed when it goes up
As you
because of that
cultivate
song
a
playing.
peaceful farm
Thanks,
life in the
Nintendo.
village of
Or,
Lethe,
no, thanks, Ubisoft.
the season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th. Get ready.
Ooh, Bayonetta 3.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
Yeah, that's about as far as I played in the first, in the second Bayonetta game. I got it. Like many others, I put it down and just haven't picked it back up. Specifically the Wii U version, because that's where that's the copy of the game that I found for like $10.
Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra Witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
Hello, Ellen DeGeneres.
Demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
I understand they were trying to go for a cool design with the 3, but that looks more like a lightning bolt. That top line is not
Nintendo Direct,
very clear.
Delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Smash 4 players are pissing themselves looking at that.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
I do like those games. What is
Welcome
this?
to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
Rain code, okay.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each
Coco
crime
Head.
scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions.
So this kind of, to me, this kind of just looks like a mixture of Danganronpa and Persona. I've never played Persona, but I've watched a few Let's Plays and they seem great.
Enter the village if you dare.
I don't dare.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free
a lot of free demos
on Nintendo eShop
here.
to pre-order the full
Oh,
game.
is it the 8th Resident Evil? No.
The Winter's
Yes, 8th.
Expansion DLC containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
Resident Evil's always looked fun, it's just something I've never got around to playing. Can you believe it? I haven't played pretty much any other stuff.
Action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
Jump into action. Mario.
Vanquish foes to
That doesn't
avenge
look
your
like Mario.
father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Well, if you're...
Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's
Fire
cool.
different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today, damn.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverant is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his
I
childhood
feel like I've
friend
seen the name
in this
Colette like
beloved
4
action
times
RPG.
in this presentation so
They'll
far.
meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Oh, it's just a compilation of different games that are coming. I saw Fall Guys and then I saw some other, what looked like to be a kart racer thing. But now that makes sense. Lego Bricticles? That kind of just looks like Captain Toad to me. Alright, so after this we'll probably have the one final announcement thing and then that'll be it. Yeah, I think I played Fall Guys about 2 hours when it first came out on PlayStation, and then that was about it for me. It was fun, I just never did. Oh, Kirby! Oh, Return to Dreamland!
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Why does DDD look like that?
One day, a spaceship
I mean,
to
why does he look like that? That is wrong.
Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar.
And I was wrong about the
To
one
help
last
Nagalor
thing.
return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to Sword, Whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut.
Oh.
Blast foes from
Wow.
a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
Yep, that's how it was in the
Plus,
first.
everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play.
Yep, these were there.
This includes the new sub-game Magalor's Tome Trackers. and returning
There's got to be
ones
one more
like
announcement after
Samurai
this.
Kirby.
This is anticlimactic
All
if this is the
sub-games
final
can be played
announcement.
with up to 4 players.
Oh, it's probably Zelda news.
An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Because of how long the game has
Pre-orders
been
begin
delayed,
today
I've
on
kind of lost
Nintendo
all
eShop.
hype for Breath of the Wild
As
2.
part of Kirby's
We've
30th
known about it
anniversary,
for
a remake of Kirby's Return to
over
Dreamland
3
will
years.
be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
That's
Direct.
That's it?
This next trailer will be our last
Okay.
announcement.
Okay, there's
Please
one more.
take a look.
Yep. This has got to be Zelda. Oh yeah, those are Bokoblins, Moblins. That's Calamity Cannon. Maybe? I don't know. That looks like an uncomfortable position. Oh, so it's like Skyward Sword where you can go down to the surface, but there's stuff up top. But are we gonna finally get a name drop? Name? Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Huh. May 12th. So that's one day before Animal Crossing ends. So I guess as soon as that's done, I'll be doing Breath of the Wild. Not necessarily as videos, but I'll be doing it. So yeah, that was great. I'm definitely really happy with Pikmin 2. But as I was saying, there were a few hopes that I had. Pikmin 4 was among them. Another one was Metroid Prime 4. I played the first Metroid Prime about a year ago, and oh my god, I cannot believe I've been missing out on Metroid for so long. Actually, it's probably been about 2 years at this point, but still. Damn, that game was good. And also I really loved Metroid Dread. So, I do want Metroid Prime 4. But The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, that seems nice. That seems really good. But like I said, my hype is just gone for it. But yeah, this was cool. It felt kind of weird just saying stuff to this because I typically don't, but you know what? Who cares? I had fun. So, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be about it. See ya.